Hi everybody, this is Katina and welcome to our second week of blog training. And I have some notes really quick I want to go over for the introduction before we jump in this week. First I want to say that I'm getting all your guys' feedback. You guys are sending me your blogs and lots of questions, and I'm really enjoying that. It's helping me to understand where you guys are at and what you guys are wanting or needing as far as training. So a lot of you guys are saying, I'm getting lots of emails and you're saying, oh, I'm so sorry, I know you're so busy, I'm sorry to bother you. It's totally fine. You guys don't have to be sorry. That's why I'm doing this, and I really need to know where you guys are at and what you're needing, okay? And then second, I just want to say real quick, I'm just sharing with you guys what I know, and I use Blogger, and I'm a huge fan of Blogger. I've never used anything else, and all of the research that I have done regarding blogging, because I had considered switching. At one point I had considered switching to WordPress, and as I did research regarding that, I just really felt like Blogger was a good place to be. So unfortunately I cannot help with any other blog platform, okay? All I can help with is Blogger. That's all I know. And then second, or third or fourth or fifth or whatever I'm on, I got a couple questions and I sent an email back to a couple people, and I sent you to demo support. And it's certainly not that I don't want to help, but I just want to be real clear up front. I am doing like the very basic blog setup. And so I know somebody emailed me regarding how to set your blog to feed into your DBWS, and I just sent you to demo support on that because that's what I did. I just called demo support and I said I need to do this, and they helped me out. They're wonderful. They're amazing. Amazing help with DBWS. And so I've sent a couple of you to DBWS because I just don't have the time. And it's not because I don't want to have the time, I just really don't have the time. So the other thing is that my blog is, it's not just a template. It's not a template that I just uploaded. It's all, I've custom done a lot of the things on my blog, and that has required me to rewrite coding, like web coding. I've had to rewrite it, insert it places. Countless hours I have spent doing that. So the way my blog is not necessarily the direction I'm sending you guys. I'm wanting to help you guys set up a really like the basic blog, and then other stuff you might be able to do down the road, but I just want to get you set up with a foundation where you can jumpstart from there, okay? And then also we're going to talk about branding. That's what I'm going to talk about today, or this week. But also I also want to be able to give you guys a system on, I'm getting a lot of questions like, how do you do this? What do I blog about? How often do I blog? And so really I have found with this, with Stampin' Up, as I've been doing this for a business, I have found that if I have a system in place for whatever it is I'm doing, if it's a stamp club, if it's blogging, if it's a having a downline, building my team, I really have to have a solid system in place where I can say, okay, I got a new downline, I do this, and this, and then I'm done. Or, then that's, if I'm blogging, I blog 4 to 6 times a week. So I know that I, write blog posts, I take pictures, I do videos, I upload them, I do this. I have a very good system in place, and I just do it. Every single day I do it. And then also, Patty mentioned last week she sent an email out and she mentioned if you just have a DBWS right now and you're kind of just trying to decide, like, do you want to start a blog? Do you not want to start a blog? She suggested taking your DBWS and just committing to blogging through your DBWS for a month. Like, just say, okay, I'm going to blog this month. And then if it's once a week or twice a week, whatever you feel comfortable doing. And then that will give you a feel for if starting a blog is something that you really want to do. So, let's just go ahead and jump in. So, a lot of you have gone to the website that I suggested for a template, and you guys have began picking templates. I noticed a couple of you, when I went and looked at your blogs that you sent me, you used a different, like, platform. I know there's one, it's called the Cutest Little Blog on the Block or something like that. A couple of you have used that. It's totally fine, whatever you want to use. What I want you guys to do is pick a template, pick a background for your blog that you really, really like, that you can be married to, okay? And that, because we're going to start talking about branding and why it's important to pick something that you can stick with. And when I first started blogging, I changed my template for the holidays. I would change it for Christmas, or I would change it for, like, my whole background, like my whole template I would change. So I found out that's not necessarily a good thing to do. And there's aspects of your blog that you can absolutely change. I know Patty changes her header for the holidays for different, she had a snowman on there. She might still have a snowman on there. You know, Christmas, whatever, you know, whatever's going on. She changes that. So I'm going to talk to you about picking something and leaving it. And I'm going to give you some reasons as to why. So let's jump in and talk about branding. I'm going to go ahead and stop this intro video, and I'm going to start a new one. And we'll talk about branding. And then the very last video for this week is I'm going to share with you guys my system for blogging. And then hopefully you guys will give me some feedback this next week, and we'll jump off from there, okay? So our next video will be all about branding. So let's get started.